Hi guys, it's another day. Um, I haven't got materials again, so not a lot to do. I was thinking about putting the battens up here using that wood, that 12mm wood. So it's still quite thin. I might do that later. I was thinking about these windows. I've seen a sliding window that I could put on this back panel here. I was going to have a window that goes out like that, hinged, but then if you open the door and that window's open by mistake, the door's going to just smash into the window, isn't it? So the rear window's going to have to be a sliding window, and the only decent one I can find is 700mm, so that's about there, isn't it? 70, so that's quite a big window, isn't it? But it will fit by 400, so that's 40 there, so it will fit there. Just a nice window, so that's good. So I'm just getting dinged, I don't know why. Oh, it's weird. Oh, being invited to join a Facebook page, and I'm being told that I haven't joined it yet. It's a family thing. I'll do it later. Yeah, so sliding window here, no doubt I'll put it there as well. And the reason I need two windows on the same side of the van is because that's one of the requirements if I go down the DVLA road to, you know, get it registered as a camper. I don't know if I'm going to do that or not, but I need to just tick that box just in case I do go down that road. Got to have two windows on the same side of the van, and the other side I don't think it matters, although I'm probably going to have, I think I've said this before, I'm going to have a window over there and a window over here because I do like to be able to see outside from within the van. And I'm not going stealth, so I think 3 windows is good, but I might end up making it universal, both sides of the van. I might have a window, another sliding window, so that'd be 4 windows. That's a lot of holes, isn't it? Yeah, but I definitely have to have these two. So sliding window because of the door, and the hinge window on the front there and over there. Yeah, that's the plan. Anyway, what am I doing? I'm thinking, I've got to go shopping in a minute anyway, get some food, but I'm thinking about putting the battens up here just to get them done, because I've got nothing else, I've got no other materials here, so I might as well crack on. I haven't got the money to buy this insulation for those bits yet, plus the windows are going to go there, as I've just explained. So, oh, and the ceiling needs done, doesn't it? And I haven't got a max air fan yet. It's an expensive game, isn't it? Anyway, if I put the battens up, that'd be something. And I've got to take these lights out as well, so that's going to be a bit of a pain in the arse, isn't it? It's a shame though, because I'd like to keep them just for the hell of it. But if I'm going to put battens here and a ceiling, obviously these are going to get buried, so I'm going to have to take them off. Going to have to get rid of them. I don't like touching things like that. I can see the connector here, so I could just disconnect them there, which I probably do, to be honest. I'll just disconnect them. I don't need them because I'm going to have my own lighting eventually. Just that it would have been nice to keep them. I'm going to have to get these off and have a look. Because I might be able to just hang them, and then when I put the wood, just put them back, which would be nice. Because I would like to keep them, just because they're a bit of fun, aren't they? You know, whenever you unlock the car, unlock the van, get the lights come on. Little things, eh? Alright, I'll be back in a minute. Hi guys, yeah, it's another day again. Not quite sure what happened yesterday. I went shopping, and when I come back I was just too fatigued, so I couldn't really do anything. Anyway, I'm going to try and do these battens on these things. I know these screws might get caught up in the installation. It's normally a common thing that happens, but what can I do? Anyway, I'm going to try doing that. I want to cut the buttons just shy of where it starts going into that angle there. Don't know if I can show you that. If I take you up to the side, you can see it more. So it goes into like a downhill bit there. So I need to do it to about here, measure to about there. Otherwise the wood would be bending too much. I need to remove those lights. That's going to be a bugger, I reckon. I'm using self-drilling screws, so I'm going to go drill a pilot hole through the wood, and then I'm going to go into the metal here. But hopefully I've got some glue, Sikaflex, and that thing I can salvage. Just put a dollop of Sikaflex on the battens as well, because I mean that'll hold it up on its own. I think the screws, I think I'm just going to put the screws in just to make sure it doesn't, you know, go over bumps, and the Sikaflex might give way eventually. But yeah, so I'm going to see if I can salvage some Sikaflex out of that. I did put a screw in the end to try and just keep the glue fresh, and we'll see how we get on. See you in a minute. I'm not sure these are wide enough. These are only 12mm thick, which is okay, but the width is only like an inch, I think. I don't know. Anyway, see where they go. Okay, I might have to cut them into sections. There's too much of a bend, too much force pushing on it, so I might have to cut it into 3. I think that's probably the wisest thing to do. Otherwise, it's just going to be too much strain on that arc there. So what I'm going to do is I'm roughly going to mark where this flat bit ends here. And here, and that's going to be where I'm going to cut. So it's going to be kind of into sections, because it'll be too much pressure pushing down on it if I just screw it up. I mean, it probably would go, but it'd be really pushing against all the time, and it'll probably just want to fall down. Anyway, I'm going to cut these into sections. The next part is I need to mark on the wood where I'm going to drill the holes. As you can see, there's lots of holes in this already, so I don't want to be drilling holes through into a hole, if you know what I mean. so it has to go through into metal, because my screws are just going to go into the metal by about that much. So let me just take this bit. Oh, I just drew black on there. I'll just start this end. So okay, so I can see there's no holes there, so I'm going to put a little mark there. I can see there's no there, so I'm going to put a mark there, there, and there. So now I can see there's no holes in those parts there, so I'm going to put a hole there, 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 and there. That's where I'm going to put my holes. Now I'm also going to put Sikaflex on the back of this, so Sikaflex can hold it there as well. Let's see if I can salvage what I've got in that Sikaflex bottle. Okay, that's what I'm going to do now. So I'm just going to mark up these other bits, and then I'm going to sort out the Sikaflex and Sikaflex them up first, after I pre-drill the holes, of course. Pre-drill, Sikaflex, and that's the order. Alright, see you in a minute. One of the tips is if you put a screw in the end, it's supposed to keep your Sikaflex from drying up, but it doesn't always work. So I'm going to pull the screw out. Well, just to save argument's sake, I just cut it, so it's a bigger hole there now, which is probably good because it wasn't that big to start with. So that worked out all right, and it worked. I don't think that's dry, that's going to come out, so that's what I need to do then. I'm going to Sikaflex those up in a minute, but I need to drill those holes first, so I'm just going to do that. Oh, what if I put the battery on? On our battery. guys, it's a new day again. I think it's Wednesday today. These have all dried and quite solid. But I'm wondering if I might have made a little mistake, because if I'm going to put overhead cabinets up, they need to attach to something up here, don't they? And I've covered over the the holes which you could have put those bolts in. I mean, I could screw it into this, obviously, but that's only 12 mils. With glue, I suppose it would hold, but it's whatever. They're up anyway. Not quite sure how I'm going to deal with these bits here on the ends. These bits that come down on the angle. There's no holes here. I don't really want to drill into this. Looks too thick even. So I'm not quite sure how I'm going to handle that yet. I've got these little magnetic hooks just to hook things up temporary, and I was just looking at this, so I'm going to let that go out, because obviously it'd be I'm going to get it up high as possible out the way. I'm going to make use of these holes when it comes to the fairing. I'm thinking about cutting that bulkhead in half, so the whole thing's open halfway, and then use the bottom bit as like a wall. Don't know yet. I don't think I'll ever climb over the sea, because I won't be able to do it. I suppose if it was a real emergency I could, if that was cut in half. Don't know. Little things. So what am I waiting for now? I'm waiting on more installation. The dodo mat for here. I've decided I might not put windows at the back. Gone off the idea a little bit. I don't know why. I don't know. I was quite adamant about having two windows on the same side of the van, but when I say that, I probably will, at least on one side, one there, and one at the door, and obviously one over here for the kitchen or whatever I'm going to put there. So I'd like to have lights. I'd like back door windows as well if I could, but I don't think that's going to happen. Not yet anyway. Yeah, I was having a bit of a sleepless night, because when I put these up, these ones, I could hear something as if I was getting a wire or something. But I hope there wasn't wires going through here. I can't check now. But yeah. I'm pretty sure there wasn't any wires going through. But I could hear this crunching noise. I'm hoping it's just the wood that was crunching, because I can't check behind it now. You see how, look, there's something being pulled through here. Don't know what that is. Maybe it's glue or something, maybe. I just hope it wasn't cabling of some kind. Wires. I don't see why wires would be in those parts. Well, I hope not anyway. I'll soon find out when the van blows up, innit? Yeah. Not good. Anyway, I'm just rambling. I'm back when I've got a plan. I'm not sure what's happening next. Mainly because of finances. I haven't really got any materials here now. So I'll catch up with you soon, hopefully.